SCHWARZENHOLZ team exclusive tonight at 10. Disaster strikes twice for a group of Overland Park homeowners. First, their townhomes caught fire. And now, more than a year later, they still have not been able to return home. 41 Action News investigator Kat Reed tracked down the man responsible for the job and learned our investigation isn't the only one he's facing.
There are some sights, some sentences a homeowner dreads.
I just remember getting out of the car and the first words somebody came up to me and said, these 4 words, and there's been a fire.
It was March 2nd, 2019, when fire and smoke filled 7 of the Greenbrier townhomes at 83rd and Antioch.
We thought, well, what's going on? What's going on?
Everything on our second floors was covered with water and soot and whatnot, so that was all wiped out.
Going home wasn't an option for the tight-knit group of homeowners.
We call ourselves the Antioch 7.
The Antioch 7 jumped into action, getting bids for the work, and Superior Restoration and Construction came highly recommended. The company had done some other work in the neighborhood, and the homeowners were impressed by owner Corey Polson. They met him just days after the fire.
We were in shock. I mean, had Santa Claus walked in here and said, I will save you all, we'd have said, where do I sign?
Work began soon after they signed contracts in March 2019. The homeowners felt they made the right choice, but that quickly changed, just like their estimated move-in date.
We'd meet with them and they'd say, well, we're scheduled to do this next week, or we're going to do this in a couple of weeks. They should be in there to finish this.
More than a year after the fire,
The background of the bookcases is a really neat burgundy color. It was just, oh, I love this room.
the job is far from done.
This place I lived in 35 years is a foreign territory right now. You know, I walk in and I'm not at home.
We're still living in a hotel suite.
The homeowners say the majority of their insurance money went to Corey Polson and Superior Restoration up front.
Probably $750,000, close to $1 million if you add each insurance payment that went to him. There's 7 homes involved here. How much of it went into the homes, how much of it didn't, I don't know.
And they can't ask Polson.
We've tried to call him, we've tried to text him, and you get absolutely no answer.
The homeowners aren't alone.
Finally, he just quit answering my text messages.
Insco Environmental did asbestos abatement at the Greenbrier townhomes. They finished up what they say was a $90,000 job last June.
He owes me a little over $32,000.
Another contractor, Wallboard Specialties, placed a lien against Martini's townhome for $5,000 because they haven't been paid. We tracked Polson down at his home to get some answers. I'm hoping to talk to you about the work at the Greenbrier townhomes.
I'm just getting ready to leave.
We agreed to meet the following week, but wanted answers that day. We talked to these homeowners, and they're worried about where their money's gone. And they just are hoping to know if you have their money.
No, and I'll reach out to all of them as well. So I had a project manager that was handling all that stuff. So.
Got it. Okay, yeah, because they were supposed to be in their homes like no later than December, and they're still not back in their townhomes.
Yeah, it was reoriginal. There were some variations of the schedule, but yeah. But I'd love to chat more about it on the 12th.
When the 12th came, Polson canceled, so we rescheduled. He canceled again, saying he was delayed at appointments and couldn't meet up with us at his office, a location we learned his business is being evicted from. Court documents we obtained show Polson and his company owe the landlord $35,000. As for the status of the townhomes,
I've got an estimate of $60,000 to finish it right now.
One of my bids was in the 80s, low 80s. One was 70.
a steep price for a group of homeowners on fixed incomes.
We plan our finances, and we didn't plan for this.
What are you planning to do?
Well, I'm going to have a bake sale. I'm going to have to work with whatever I could do, maybe borrow some money.
The Antioch 7 also took their case to the Johnson County District Attorney's Office, which opened an investigation.
I can't believe somebody can just take our money and walk off and not pay for it in some way.
I am angry. I want justice.
And they just want to go home. I'm consumer investigator Kat Reed, 41 Action News.